Peace to the gods and goddesses. Galil Ed the Gun, Roll the Coin. I love y'all and I'm in love with you. I'm going live today to see who watched. I just put it out last night, well, like 1 in the morning, but I want to see who watched the Roll the Coin Part 1, the intro, and get some feedback from it and get like, if you guys got any questions about Roll the Coin Part 1, put it in the comments so we can chop it up. But Lynn, what's up? Roll the Coin, Roll the Coin. Did you watch Roll the Coin Part 1 that I put out, the intro? Larry Williams, what's up? Roll the Coin. Any questions about Roll the Coin Part 1 that I put out last night? It's like an intro. It's the intro. K-Switch, what up? Paul Miko, what's up? I put out Roll the Coin Part 1, the intro. If you got any questions about it, and if you saw it, y'all give me any questions about it. But I put it out last night. Keisha the Hood Princess, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Roll the Coin. I wanted to put like the beginning of kind of like the knowledge of mounds and agriculture in the intro. So Kanami, what's up? Y'all check out Roll the Coin Part 1. I put it out last night. It's the intro though. It's kind of like an introduction to give you the base knowledge of where I'm gonna start it with the history of our culture. And it's talking about the mounds, the star alignment, the solstices and the equinoxes. And it's talking about the different cultures that's doing the same thing around the world in the ages of it. So if y'all watched it, y'all got any questions about that, put it in the comments. Y'all got any questions about the intro volume 1. And I'm gonna be dropping volume 2 in like another day or two. But what I talked about on there was, I talked about the first civilizations with mounds and how old they are. And I talked about the solstices and equinoxes that go along with these mounds. Good, what's up? And I'm talking about the different cultures that had, see, it's the thing about the cultures. Sumerians, Egyptians, Hinduism, North American mound builders. Love you and I'm in love with you, Miss Hightower. North American mound builders all had the same creation story. See, they don't teach us this. Anna, what's up? North American mound builders, Egyptians, Sumerians, Hindu, ancient China, all had the same creation story about the primordial waters receded and the primordial mound came and it created animals and humans and nature and things like that. So all of these cultures that all of these different, scholars are talking about the primordial waters with the primordial mound. So there has to be some truth to that ideology, because it's too many cultures on too many sides of the world talking about the primordial waters receded and the primordial mound came, and then the earth created human and animals and nature and air and moisture, things like that. That's what the Egyptian story is. So in the Egyptian story, it talks about a tomb. Casey Macon, how you doing, brother, man? Good to see you. Roll the Coin. Did y'all check out Roll the Coin intro Part 1 I put out last night? Check that out. Give me some feedback on it. But the Egyptian creation story is a tomb, A-T-U-M, a tomb. After the primordial waters receded to the primordial mound, a tomb created human and nature, air, all of that, a tomb, right? A tomb is significant to atoms, people. Human beings and animals and nature are made up of certain atoms of Earth and the universe, right? So a tomb is significant for atoms. So they're talking about atoms on the planet growing into nature and humans and things like that. So this is the same story, but a tomb is not used in China, Samaria, and in North American mound building. A tomb is the Egyptian story. But that story did not come from Egypt. That story did not come from Samaria. It did not come from ancient China or ancient Asia, anything like that. That story came from here, but the names are different. So I talked about the creation story, and I talked about the Canadian shield of North America, Canada, got the oldest landmass from under the water. Billions of years old from under the water. The oldest water samples are also in Canada. That shows that the oldest water on the planet and the oldest landmass that comes from under the water is from Canada down to North America, right? So these cultures are talking about this is where the creation story started. Those are their ancestors that evolved from out of the primordial waters, out of the primordial mounds. So if this is the first place on earth to be a dry land from under the ocean, is North America. This is the land of creation. This is the land of the first people to walk the face of the earth, right? Right? Because all the creation stories go the same way. Samaria, Egypt, ancient China, North American mound builders. But our mounds and our agriculture is way older than theirs. So if y'all got any question about that, that's just the intro to give people the basics of what I'm talking about when I get into depth with the artifacts and with the story of our ancient culture and where this knowledge came from and went around the world. And I also talked about the vernal equinox. The vernal equinox. I talked about that, which is the resurrection of the earth, the green man, Osiris, the corn deity of the Olmecs. All that got something to do with the vernal or spring equinox, right? And I showed the mounds aligning with the spring equinox, showing that this is the first place on the earth that had mounds aligned with these things that went along to other cultures, and they made them deities in religions and stuff like that. So I talked about the mounds with the vernal equinox. I talked about the Egyptians with the vernal equinox, but they have temples that is after mounds. So Egyptians have the vernal equinox aligned with temples, but we have it aligned with mounds. We are older culture. Sumerians also believed in the vernal equinox around 6,000 years ago, but our mounds are 11,000 years old. So that teaching is older than here than in Samaria and in Egypt. I talked about the summer solstice, about the Sirius. Let me block you, man. Get your ass out of here. You got to start the break on YouTube? That's crazy. Let me keep going. I talked about the summer solstice, which is the Sirius star rising in the sun during the summer solstice. That is the all-seeing eye. So the all-seeing eye is the Sirius star in the sun aligning with the pyramid or mound during the summer solstice. And that is a very important part of our culture. That's where the all-seeing eye comes from. That's where the knowledge of it comes from. The Sirius aligning with the sun during the summer solstice over the top of the mound or the pyramid is our ancient culture, right? Talked about that. That's the beginning of the harvest. The autumn equinox is the end of the harvest. The autumn equinox is the end of the harvest. This when it's time to gather the food, gather everything up, getting ready for the winter. In the winter is time, they use the winter for cattle, to mate cattle and make sure that he had enough food to make it through the winter for the winter solstice. So I went through all of that. Then I went through the zodiac. I went through the zodiac showing people the only way you can read the zodiac, people, of the ages. The only way you can read the zodiac of the ages of the ages of let me see. The only way you can read the ages of the zodiac is you have to read it through the spring equinox. So whatever zodiac is in the background during the vernal or spring equinox that's the age we are in. We are going between two ages right now. So you're seeing like Pisces and Aquarius. So that's how you read that. I put that in the knowledge. I want y'all to learn that too. The only way you can read the age is during the spring equinox. Whatever zodiac is in the background of the spring equinox, like next month, March 21st, whatever two zodiacs you see is going between those zodiacs. So that's how you read that. I want y'all to know that. Right? And I put all that in volume 1. All that is volume 1. All that is in volume. Anyone has seen it, y'all got any questions about that? I'm not on TikTok right now, Miss Anita Travel. My page got updated and I can't get back in it right now, but I'm working with TikTok. I'm working with TikTok to get back on there. So y'all stay following my page. I'm working on it to get back on TikTok now. But I'm working on my documentary for YouTube, so it's kind of working out. So y'all go watch volume 1. That's the basis of what I'm gonna start with all the knowledge. I want people to understand certain things before I start teaching about the whole knowledge of our ancient culture all the way across the world. So any questions? Y'all go watch volume 1 on YouTube. And y'all got any, if you watched it, if you got any questions about it, put it in the comments. Or if you got any questions about anything else that I'm gonna put in this documentary. It's gonna be about 20 parts. It's gonna be about 20 parts to this. And I want people to put it all together and watch it all together, but I just put out part 1 last night. So any questions about anything, y'all throw it in the chat. I miss y'all on TikTok. I miss y'all on TikTok. You know I miss y'all on TikTok. But I've been studying real hard, you know, staying patient. Patience is a virtue. So I'm just gonna keep working on my documentary because it's gonna be very powerful to our history and understanding like mounds, star alignments, agriculture, which culture is the oldest, which cultures come from this one culture of great people. And I want people to understand this and know who came first and where all of this comes from so we can understand our real history. Appreciate y'all's support, even though I've been kind of, you know, missing lately. I appreciate it. I miss TikTok and I can't wait to get back and get in touch with everybody on TikTok. But I appreciate y'all for checking on me on YouTube. And because these next couple of episodes of We Know the Truth Now, Roll the Corn, it's gonna be crazy. The video is called Roll the Corn, part 1. I just put it out last night. Yeah, Haru coming up. Haru coming up. I had to tell you about the star constellations and and the equinoxes and solstices so you can understand where the Haru ideology comes from. Part 2, I'm touching on Haru, the underground jaguar, the piazza. I'm gonna start showing y'all different things they use talking about star alignments. I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna show y'all those different Haru ideology all through every culture. Through every culture. I'm gonna show you the piazza through every culture. I'm gonna show you all the different cultures where this stuff come from, what the meaning of it is, and things like this. So y'all gotta stay tuned, man. Part 2, and the corn is popping up in part 2. Now I'm gonna show you all the different cultures with the corn. I'm gonna show you Hindu with the ancient corn, Samaria, Egypt, North American mound builders. But you know the corn rolled here first. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I can't wait to get into the part to where our culture started moving around and start building other cultures. I can't wait to show people that, because that's the part of the knowledge that they don't understand. They don't understand that our culture made it to the Nile and made them great. Our culture made it to China and made them great. Our culture made it to Mesopotamia and made them great. I can't wait to show y'all that. All these years of receipts that I've been saving, these receipts just for this documentary, and I'm gonna put all of it in there. Coke, what up? Tip Bittersweet, what up? Any questions about anything, y'all throw it in the comments. So part 2, I'm coming with the Haru ideology, the Panther. I'm coming with that. I'm coming with the alignment of the mound and the temple and the pyramid with the sun and the stars and thing. I'm coming with that. And I'm gonna show you a bunch of artifacts from different cultures. They look a little different, but they have the same meaning. No books out yet, Mary Knight. I'm still working on my book. This documentary is actually an extension of the book. So as I'm doing the documentary, I'm doing the book also. And at the end of the documentary, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put the book out. No problem, K-Switch. Yeah, I want to break this stuff down to the point to where you can't miss it. It's forcing you people to understand it, and it's teaching people what different things mean. Right? Like I was showing people about Orion's belt. That is the 3 kings, right? In religious things, that's the 3 kings, the 3 wise men. Sirius and the sun, God and his son, and the 3 stars of Orion, which is just like Giza, the 3 pyramids. The 3 stars of Orion are the 3 kings. Haru is the Sirius star, and the sun is Ra, or God. You see what I'm saying? So I want people to understand it. And I want people to, because once you understand things, it takes away or it gives power to the person who is trying to understand this for years. And it takes away the power of it sometimes it adds power to the real knowledge. So I just want people to know the truth, and I'm gonna teach about all of that. I'm gonna have a whole segment about religion, which religions use which harvest alignments as their religion. I'm gonna break down all of it. I'm gonna go through all of it. I'm gonna probably do like 20 parts. And if somebody put it all on one DVD and run it all the way down, it'll be fire. I might take the whole thing and run it all the way down, but I want to give it to you part by part so you can build up the knowledge and understand like what we're talking about. No doubt, Anna. Now I'm still on TikTok. I'm waiting for TikTok to approve and give my page back, Savannah. I'm waiting on it. But y'all come check on me on YouTube, man, until I get my TikTok back going. I'm gonna go hard on TikTok. As soon as they get me back on there and get my page back, I'm but y'all subscribe to YouTube, support my, support me. Just go watch my information on my new documentary. I'm gonna drop like 2 or 3 of them a week. I'm gonna drop 2 this week. I dropped the intro, part 2 coming. Roll the Corn part 2. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Now they didn't really give me a reason, Paul Miko. They just said my TikTok is under investigation. But my page is still up. My page still getting views, but I can't put no new information on there until they clear it. I guess that goes along with the TikTok ban. I don't. That's what it is. Any questions, any comments, put it in the comments. Roll the corn. Any questions, any comments, throw it in the comments. Any new people in the chat, put the corn in the chat so I can recognize you. I ain't talked to y'all in a minute, man. No doubt, Paul. Appreciate you, man. But I can't wait till I get to the part to where, mound building involved into the melanated American Indian. And I'm gonna show y'all all of that. Because what people don't understand is, y'all, this is what people don't understand. The Kushite was copper colored people. They mixed with the Africans, gave them some of the bloodline, made them copper colored people. The first Sumerians were copper colored people, y'all. The first ancient Chinese people were copper colored people. And I want to show y'all that. That's where all these cultures come from, the base cultures of what they be teaching to these other cultures, right? When you see the Japanese still naming cars after the Pleiades star system, which is Subaru, you're gonna see where they come from. When you see the first Sumerians rolling corn on the Tigris and Euphrates River, and they melanated with bow and arrows, you're gonna know where they come from. See, it takes the mystery, out of what they've been trying to teach us all these lies all this time. When you see the Egyptians talking about their ancestors from Punt, or the land of God's land, or the primordial waters and the primordial mound land, you understand what they're talking about. When you see ancient Chinese with pyramids, they know the harvest alignment, because the first culture there, our culture, taught them that. Our culture went around the world and taught all of these civilizations, and they made it out to be different things: aliens, Pleiadians, all of these different star constellations, people that they're talking about. Really, they're just talking about normal, knowledgeable people of the earth from this continent. That's what they're talking about. And I'm gonna break that down, because I don't want my pet peeve is, I do not want my people to be told nothing that is made up about a real people. Quit telling us fake knowledge about a real people. And anybody who teaching that, I am against them, because they are culturally assimilating our real teachings and knowledge that our people dug in the dirt and watched the skies for 26,000 years to learn, and you give it away overnight to an alien or to a higher being that you think is a higher being, but really they're just copper colored people from this continent. What do you think an alien is? We are more than these meat suits. Our pure existence represents that. I look forward to everything you have to offer. You are phenomenal in my eyes. This is not a meat suit. This ain't a meat suit right here. They teach you to downplay your physical form. Ain't nothing in the universe better than this body you have. Don't you never forget that. There is nothing from Earth to out of here that is better than this. This is nanotechnology. This is healing technology. This is the most powerful thinking being that ever walked the universe. This is not a meat suit. This can heal. I can cut my arm and it's gonna heal. Can you create something right now with your bare hands that can heal itself? We gotta stop downplaying our physical form. This is greatness right here. This is not no goddamn meat suit. This is beautiful technology. You are a beautiful being made from a beautiful planet that they want you to downplay. They want you to hurt this temple. This is a temple. This is the most greatest thing ever. This is a temple, people. That's why they say treat this like a temple. This is a temple. This is greatness. What you do with it is on you. If you treat this temple the way it's supposed to get treated, it will treat you well. See, we've been taught so much space knowledge and so much downplaying Earth. We downplay Earth, we downplay the physical form, we downplay the stars, we just downplay everything and try to make it into alien knowledge. But really, this is Earth knowledge, people. It's Earth knowledge. The power coming from the Earth, the power not coming from the stars. The Earth is beating with a heart. The Earth is pumping water and pumping oil and pumping like veins, just like your body. Earth is the greatest planet in the universe, people. Don't think Venus better than Earth. Don't think Saturn. Saturn got gas on it. You breathe it, you're gonna die. They teach us to get away from the nature of the planet that we are on. It takes away from your powers. Your powers come from the planet, people. Roll the coin. This is nanotechnology. This is what they getting. You think they just buying melanated for money because they just buying it because it's melanated? It's bigger than just being melanated. That skin or that tone or that melanin has nanotechnology. We heal faster than everybody else, people. Our bones are harder. We can breathe, we can hold our breath longer. We got more bones. This stuff can literally make you stand in the sun if you never been able to do it. That's why this stuff is so powerful, people. We got to stop downplaying what this planet gave us. They teach us this is bad because they want you to abuse it, not know what you have. You are the most powerful being in the universe, people. It's not an angel. It's not an alien. It's none of that. It's not no goddamn Nibiru or no Anunnaki. It ain't no gray aliens. Gray aliens. It's you. It's you. I'm telling you what I know. You come directly from this planet. Built Earth tough. It's you. Roll the coin. And another thing, time is not a loop. We are not living in a loop, people. If we were living in a loop, wouldn't be no technology. Wouldn't be no upgrade on technology. We're not living in a loop. These beings, these other people came here and stole the technology and pushed the technology backwards, people. If they would have never touched us, we'll be flying around like X-Men. That's what you don't understand, bro. Do you think them Tartarian buildings built themselves? Them Tartarian buildings are futuristic technology, people. They are grounded. They can catch electricity. They are the most beautiful buildings ever built. Do you think that those people, our ancestors who built those buildings, wouldn't be to the next level if hunter-gatherers didn't come and slow down the process and steal all the knowledge? You would be building spaceships, stuff flying around here, and do you see the ancient technology? Now imagine if it never stopped in the old world and it got to here without being messed with. Do you know what you would be? Do you know? And still to this day, ain't nothing more powerful than our people. We just won't unite. Nothing. No other people, nothing in this universe. You are the most perfect being of the universe. I'm telling you what I know. That's why I say I'm in love with you and I love you, because your ancestors gave this universe more knowledge than any other being or person, other people on the face of the earth, in the universe. This is not alien technology, people. This is advanced earth technology. They try to teach you it come from somewhere else, but all of it come from here. Electricity, Tesla, electric cars, all of that star alignment, the age of the zodiac, all that stuff come from your people, man. They slowed us down, brainwashed us, took the knowledge, sold us back the knowledge. Because once you take the knowledge, you can sell it back to a people who don't know it no more. Roll the coin. I'm telling you what I know. Those people didn't create nothing. They didn't create no electric to make no electric cars. They didn't do none of that. They didn't create the stoplight. They didn't create writing utensils. They didn't create none of that. You are right, Michael. They find ancient technology. They reverse engineer it to find out how it was done. Then they use it and they get rich off of it and charge us to use it. We are paying electric bills when we used to have free electricity from the planet and the star in the sky on buildings, people. They are charging us for water that is free coming out of the earth. Do you feel me now? It's reverse engineering, finding out what the ancient culture done, steal the knowledge from the ancient tombs and mounds and pyramids, and use it against the descendants of the people who created it. See what I'm saying? They claim it as their own. They come up with paperwork and do patents on things we created hundreds of or maybe even thousands of years ago. Tesla coils have been around for a long time, people. Tesla patented, now it's called Tesla coil. Those are not Tesla coils. Coils was in Egypt. Coils was in America. Egypt got coils on the wall. Electric coils on the wall. How did Tesla create it? And Egypt got it on the wall. Go look up the coils on the wall. They're like a light bulb. Big, long energy coil. It's on the wall, people. If you know what you're looking at, you know what you're looking at. Right? Any questions, put it in the comments. Any questions, drop it in the comments. But don't downplay this physical form. Don't do that. Don't do that. This mind and this body is the greatest invention that ever hit the universe. I'm telling you what I know. A computer can't think faster than this. If you train this the right way, a computer not faster than this. Look at it like this. Look at it like this. Look at it like this. AI technology, right? Let's say you got a robot with a fast thinking processor. That robot can't think faster than you. Let's say we put 2 cups on the table. We put 2 cups on the table, right? And me and a robot gonna see who can grab the cup faster and drink it faster. I'ma always win because his processor is not faster than mine. By the time he processes and grab the cup, I'm already sipping. His from brain to body function is not gonna never be faster than ours, people. We are perfect technology. He can't heal. If I knock his arm off, if I cut his vein off on a robot arm and he can't move his arm no more, he can't heal it. Right? We can heal. Organic matter, we can heal. This is the greatest thing ever created. No matter what they create, it's not gonna never be greater than what you are right now. Right? So we gotta show respect to it. We gotta start showing more respect to our bodies and minds, because they want us to not use the mind and abuse the body. That's what they want you to do. They want you to not use this and abuse this, because they know how powerful this in a melanated person is. They know that. They know that. We are connected through the stars from observing stars from this planet. The stars taught you the dates, the times, the place. You know, the stars taught you what's going on the world. It's finna get cold. It's finna get hot. I can harvest. I can plant the crops. I can harvest the crops. This is the celebration of the harvest at this time of the. That's what the stars taught us. The stars taught us how to feed ourselves on this planet. And you pass that knowledge down to your descendants so they can feed their descendants with the knowledge of agriculture to the star alignment. Now, they make that way bigger than what it's supposed to be. But that is the biggest thing when you think about it. Ain't nothing bigger than that, ain't nothing greater than that. Feeding your family and getting knowledgeable and teaching them knowledge to feed your descendants is the greatest knowledge that you can ever get on this earth. Ain't nothing greater than that. Now the YT people, they'll tell you that the stars in the sky is greater than that. It's not. It's not. We use the stars. The stars don't use us. The stars use them. They think they turn stars into deities. That's how I know they learned from our culture, but they made it what they wanted it to be, right? We use the stars to help us on this planet. They used the stars and made it gods. We had no idols. They made star gods idols, right? That's the difference. You gotta look at it. You gotta look at it a certain way to understand it. If we are telling you about the all-seeing eye, aligning, Sun, Haru, Sirius star, Orion, we're telling you about the harvest alignment. They telling you about a whole nother deity created off of their star alignment that ain't got nothing to do with that. They are praising something that we are giving them to survive on the earth. They don't understand it. It's not their culture. right? We got spiritual with the earth and the stars from agriculture in the field. They tried to get spiritual just off a deity that was made up off of our agriculture alignment. We know what it was. They didn't. That's when they started giving you all this, you're a star, you're a, you know. That's when they started giving you all these deities that come out the sky. And thinking that you think they're telling you about religion or spirituality, but they're not. They're giving you deity work. Right? Anu, the shepherd of Anu, the Anunnaki god is Orion. Right? Osiris is Orion. Right? Roll the corn. You got to understand it. So, what they took from us and made into other things has become the teachings of people who don't know no better, right? You got to look at it like that. If somebody trying to force the Anunnaki down your throat, he don't know no better. They forcing Egyptology down your throat, he don't know no better. He think that is the precursor of the knowledge. It's not. They're trying to force ancient Hindu on you, but it's after they re-whipped it and usurped it, it's not. They're trying to force Thoth and all these deities down your throat, but that's not the original teachings of our people.